Fall is fast approaching, but before we dive into everything pumpkin spice, there are a few things to do in the garden. I'm Ryan from First Edition's Shrubs and Trees, and welcome to Garden Gab. Fall is a crucial time in the landscape as many plants are adjusting to the cooler temps and shutting down for their winter nap. But that's not all. Fall is an ideal time for planting new shrubs and trees and prepping for spring, ensuring that next year is a success. To make things easy, here are a few do's and don'ts for fall. 1. Don't fertilize. Fertilizer promotes new growth, which is more tender to those cold temperatures that arrive in fall. And so a general rule of thumb is to stop fertilizing by August. So put the fertilizer away till next spring. 2. Do continue watering. Just because the temperatures are dropping doesn't mean that you don't have to water anymore. The plants are still working, so water is a must. But don't worry, fall watering isn't as intense as what you do in the middle of that summer heat. Just give your plants a really good soak every couple of weeks or so, depending on your climate, just until the ground freezes. If you're in a more temperate climate where the ground doesn't fully freeze, be sure to keep those plants watered lightly throughout the winter months. 3. Don't prune. Resist the temptation and put those pruners down. Really, most shrubs don't need a fall haircut, so leave them up, provide a winter home for those beneficial insects, and keep your garden full all winter long. Depending on the kind of plant, like panicle hydrangeas, for example, you might prune in late winter or early spring, but check firsteditionsplants.com for variety-specific information. But for now, you can put the pruners down. 4. Do mulch. In late fall, cover the base of your plants with a thick layer of either wood chips, mulch, straw, or leaves. Think of this like you're putting a coat on your plants to keep them warm all winter long. Most shrubs and trees will do absolutely fine without some winter insulation, but if you have a new planting or one that you think needs a little extra love, mulch it up. 5. Do plant in the fall. Fall is the perfect time to evaluate your landscape and fill in any areas that need a little extra something for next year. Head to your local garden center and pick up those First Editions plants that you've been eyeing all summer long. Make sure to get them in the ground before the first freeze, give them a nice soaking, and protect them with a layer of mulch. You'll be thanking yourself next year when you have some gorgeous early spring blooms. 6. Do bring your fall garden indoors. There's nothing quite like the red and yellow and orange hues of the fall landscape, so why not bring it in with cut arrangements? Flowers like berry white, jetstream, and white diamonds hydrangea, tiantian 7 sunflower, amber jubilee 9 bark, and wildfire winterberry are beautiful accents to cut flower arrangements. Head over to firsteditionsplants.com for even more ideas for plants that are great for fall cut arrangements. And finally, 7. Don't forget to sit back, relax, and enjoy all of the hard work from your long, hot summer. So grab a blanket, that pumpkin spice latte, and relax. And there you have it. A few do's and don'ts in the garden this fall will set you up for success next spring. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Garden Gab.